Thanks for doing the make and take. All right, we're going to start. This is our cute little fluttering by to say hi card. So we're going to do some stamping, some punching, just a whole bunch of different things. Isn't this super cute? We're also going to use our stamp positioner. So let's go ahead and do a couple of stamps first. We're going to be using the stamp set. You're going to take out of your little packet, the first thing we're going to stamp is this piece, which is I'm going to say it's like a tie-dye. And we're also going to stamp this little piece of Lost Lagoon. Okay, so let's see, we're going to take these pieces and we are going to do the fluttering by to say hi. And we're going to do the outline of the butterflies. Okay, those are what we're going to do. I'm going to zoom out a little. Go. All right, so we're going to use our Memento ink. These should probably be on a block for you. So when we're going to stamp our butterflies on our tie-dye watercolor paper, this is the way the stamp works. So it punches like this. So you want to hold your paper just like this. So this is the way you want to punch it. You don't want to punch or stamp them a different way because this is the way your punch is going to work best. So again, we're going to stamp these butterflies, Memento ink. Any black ink will work. So we're going to shape them, turn them so they go like this. That way your punch will work the best. Because you might have to trim some of your paper off. Okay, we're going to let them dry for just a few minutes. So see how we can get our punch right on there. Perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and add the fluttering by to say hi, and then we are done with our black ink. We're going to do that on this little piece of Lost Lagoon. And I just did it right in the center. So we are done with our black ink now. Okay, so we've got two pieces fluttering by to say hi. We've got our butterflies, and then we're also going to go ahead and we are going to stamp the solid butterflies on this flying by to say hi. So we're going to take the solids and we're going to stamp those in Lost Lagoon. So we're going to do some tone on tone on here. Again, I'm just going to ink this up. And you can position it however you would like, or if you want to do a couple of them. We're going to cut it a little bit. So um, let's do this, re-ink it, and okay, so we've inked. We're fluttering by to say hi. So that's all we're going to be doing with the Lost Lagoon ink. All right, now we're going to just do some assembly before we get anything else done. So you're going to go ahead, let's assemble the front of the card. So it's the black square, the polka dot, and then the, I'm not sure what color that's going to be, the pinky peach. Let's grab some adhesive. All right, so we're going to actually fold because I have a ton of adhesive everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold. You have 3 score lines. I'm going to fold. You're just going to keep folding in, and in. I'm going to take my bone folder, go ahead, crease it. So since I have so much of this glue, we're going to glue these on right away. That's what happens when it's getting to the end and it probably has a big glop in there. So I'm going to put this on centered. Just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this little tie-dye watercolor piece. And I feel like I'm in elementary school. Putting glue on with my finger. And I'm going to open it up, and this inner flap here, I'm going to attach that there. A little extra there. All right. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, well, I guess we're going to glue this one on. So this goes on next. There we go. We have green glue everywhere. And then we're going to put this pinky peach piece on. And these, I did not do any dimensionals. I saved it all for the butterflies and the fluttering by to say hi. All right. My hands are really, really sticky now. Okay, so there we have that. This piece, we're just going to go ahead and give it a little diagonal. You could leave it straight. You could pennant cut it. That's going to go there. Let's go ahead and punch our butterflies. I like to punch upside down. I think everybody does. So go ahead. Now my fingers have some glue on it, so I can get it all just kind of perfectly lined up right on my punch. If it moves too much, you can kind of pinch your punch together, but not like punch. Okay, there we go. So lining it up at the beginning helped us in the end. All right, let's go ahead, add some dimensionals to these pieces, and we'll finish the front of the card. All right, here we go. Few dimensional pieces on these guys. And then we're going to switch over to our stamp positioner. Oh man, I got glue adhesive everywhere. All right, that's why I don't use it that often. So we're going to go fluttering by to say hi. And then we're going to add our 3 butterflies wherever you would like them, however you would like them. And because we use that watercolor paper, you're going to get a nice variation of colors. So this this one happened to be in the red area. You guys are all going to have different areas of where it came out. Okay, so there's how we're going to punch. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our stamp positioner to go ahead and put the rest of this on, like in the middle. So you are appreciated. Here's our little, okay. Here are our butterflies. For the first set. Okay, we're going to take our stamp positioner now. We're going to line it up with the bigger holes. And I'm going to squish it down. All right, and I was at 6 inches. I'm going to use my magnets. I should have probably used my magnets first. So 6 inches, I'm going to put one of my magnets there, one of them there. Coming in with my pretty peacock. Okay, pretty peacock. Go ahead and look at, I did all of that in one fail swoop there. Whew, done. So now I can go ahead and I can take and I can move things around and I can do the next set of, which I'm just going to do that one on a block because I think it'll be just as easy. But look at how you can easily line that up. And since it's already on here, I'm just going to move over and stamp that there. Then we're going to assemble the rest of it. So this is going to go on the black, the bigger black piece. Let's see if we can use this glue again without it. Oh, look, it didn't give me a big glop of glue. Oh, look, I created an opportunity. I must have it on my finger. All right. Tell you what I'm going to do, because I created this little opportunity here. I'm going to grab a and I'm just going to, so if you, have you ever done that where you've gone, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen? Well, there, I've created an opportunity to do something like that. All right, now we're just going to put this guy back in here, right in this middle. We're going to line it up, center it so that it folds. Look at that. And now you should have some little gems or here. I'm going to grab my take a pick tool and I'm going to add them wherever you would like. You should have three different color. I don't know what color you got. And there you go. So that is your finished one. If you want, you could add a little Winkostella on your butterflies just to give them a little sparkle. And we're done. Thanks for watching.